It's not the happiest place on earth anymore. Mm-mm. Especially when you read stuff like that. Did you see this headline? No, let me go ahead.
I need to make sure I'm reading this right. Grandma sues after she's arrested at Disney with CBD oil in her
Where
purse.
she was prescribed. Okay, let me play it.
For having CBD oil in her purse at Disney World. She's suing Disney. She's suing the Serif, saying that her doctor had her using that oil for her arthritis.
Every time I think about it a whole lot or talk about it a whole lot, I get real nervous and sick to my stomach and just don't feel well. It affects you when something like this, just, having to take off your clothes in front of people, it affects me.
Hester Burkhalter called it the most humiliating day of her life. Her lawsuit alleges that she was searched, subjected to drug-sniffing dogs, and denied medical care. She says that the deputies tested the oil and did not find THC, the chemical that makes you feel high. But a second test came back positive. We have reached out to Disney and Orange County Sheriff for comment. The lawsuit seeks more than $18 million in damages.
$18 million for what damages?
Okay, well, let me describe. You should read this article, too. Let me describe what happened to her. Okay, first of all, she was prescribed this by her doctor. Mm-hmm. They asked her, they searched her bag when she was going in. And this is like the last day of their trip. She saved for like 2 years to go on this trip to Disney World. Ooh. And they went all the parks. The last park they went to was Magic Kingdom, the last day. She going in, they search her purse, and they find the CBD oil. She tells them it's a prescription. Mm-hmm. And they ask her if there's THC in it, which is something that's in cannabis, I guess.
Yeah, it's the CBD oil separated out from the THC, and the THC is what gives you the high, but the CBD is the effects of what when you smoke it, yeah.
Well, they tested it. She said no. She said she didn't know, and I think on the bottle it says there's no THC. Mm-hmm. They tested it and it was negative, but then they tested it again and it was positive. So they arrested her for illegal drug possession. They put her in a van. This is a grandmother.
Yeah.
Put her in the van. She threw up in the van and told them, "Look, I'm throwing up back here," and they were like, "Okay." What this happened last year, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So this didn't happen recently, but she's suing them now. But yeah, they took her they did all the thing they do to people that get arrested. They script searched her and did a cavity search on her grandmother. They did this woman wrong.
And that's
for some CBD oil.
Where is she from?
Let me see.
Does it say where she's from?
She's from Hickory, North Carolina.
Okay. And see, my thing is, don't the doctors they have to give like a special medical card for that?
I don't know.
Because
it seemed to me like, wouldn't there be a label on it though? You get prescription drugs that has a label on it. It has your doctor and all that.
It's if you think about it, because it's only been this past year that they've been making it produced.
Yeah.
Or mass produced. So a lot of them, if I remember correctly, you have to go to a particular place. You can't go to the pharmacy. It's not the pharmacy that has it. You have to go somewhere. You have to have a certain card. And the card is supposed to have it so that they're like, okay, well, this is what we're giving you. This is what your doctor said. And this is what it will do. And they have to have that card. So if they get, pulled over or they get searched, they're supposed to hand this card, be like, hey, I have this. It is a prescription. I do have it. It's only the process of the CBD, but it's not supposed to have the THC. So that's why I'm not sure about this, because I feel like there's something else. There's something missing in between the fact that the doctor gave it to her. Because if she had it and she does have a prescription, then that's not something they're supposed to look over. But a lot of places don't want you to bring any type of pills with you.
She had the oil for arthritis.
Yeah.
So she's walking around the park. She might need it.
And it says here, it's like includes a 1 ounce container. A 1 ounce container. Do you realize how big that is? That is teeny tiny.
I hope she gets everything she's asking for.
I do too, because that's uncalled for.
Her lawyer is the same lawyer representing the family of George Floyd, that guy they killed in Minneapolis. So I hope she gets it. But man, I mean, that's why I asked you when you came in here, what's going on with your people?
I don't know.
They're making people work under these harsh conditions. They're arresting grandmothers.
Well, I do have one thing. I know for a fact most of the people that I know that still work there, they haven't gone back to work yet.
Yeah.
They're still at home.